Hi friends, welcome back. It's so good to have you all here. Thank you so much for your patience. And thank you to all my new subscribers. We are almost at 2,000. Today I hit 1,900 and it's still climbing. So we're almost there. So just as a reminder, leave a message if you have not already under one of my videos or one of my posts, and you'll automatically be entered in the drawing to win a free reading. I'm going to be giving away 2 free readings as soon as we hit 2,000. So good luck. I'm so excited. I can't wait to read you guys. I also want to wish my friend Denise a very happy birthday today. We are looking at the energies of February. I can't even believe it. So let's see what we have. Okay, so let's see what February has in store for us. I'm just shuffling my Archangel Michael deck to see the general feeling of the month. Archangel Michael deck, the message for this month is God is in charge. Okay, so that kind of tells me that things are going to be happening this month that we might not have that much control over. It could be on a bigger level, but just remember that God is there. Just remember that we have the trust and the faith in God to get us through. Sometimes we have to go through a little bit of a mess. We have to go through that waterfall moment where the universe is taking the path of least resistance, right? It's like water coming down a mountain. The water's going to take the path of least resistance. It's going to go around trees and over rocks. And every now and then it goes over a waterfall and things can feel a little uncomfortable. Just trust. Just trust. It's all going to work out just fine. Okay, so the first card for the week of the 1st through the 10th. Let's do that. So we have the Queen of Swords for that first week. That's a very strong card. But look, she's got the doves of peace all around her. The Queen of Swords is somebody who really knows what they're doing. It's somebody who's taking charge. She doesn't suffer any fools, though, just to let you know. So she represents the feeling of the first week from the 1st to the 10th. The second week from the 11th through the 17th. Oop, sorry, my deck was upside down. Is the Three of Wands. Wonderful. The card for the 18th through the 24th is the Page of Swords. And the week of the 25th through the 29th, we have the Eight of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords is someone who knows what they're doing, somebody who's intellectual, somebody who can clear things up. So there's going to be some clarity that's coming in the first week, some things that you might not have known about, things becoming more clear to help you make better decisions. Let's clarify this. Okay, try not to be up in your head too much this first week of February, because things are going to, it could be a little bit uncomfortable this first week. Nothing to worry about. I mean, we all get through everything, and it's all in how you perceive it. If you don't perceive it as an uncomfortable situation, it's not going to appear uncomfortable for you. So try to remember to do that. But the Seven of Wands is about battling things in your head. Don't be battling things in your head. Get to that place. Get to that good spot. Ground yourself. Just try not to let your demons in. Just let things work themselves out with you staying out of your head. Trust the process. The Four of Cups. This particular Four of Cups to me is dissatisfied. So you might not like too much what's happening in the beginning of the month, the first week of February. There could be some things that are having you say, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know if I'm on the right path or going the right way. I'm not happy where I am, but I don't know where to go. These things will clear up for you, because if we look into the second week, we have the beautiful Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about expansion, and it's about your ship coming in. So things are going to look up really the second week of February. But let's clarify that. We have the Hermit, which is a 9 card, the end of an old cycle. And we have the Six of Wands. We have been getting the Six of Wands so much lately. The Six of Wands is about good news coming in. It's about success starting to show. You're going to get some clarity from this week. You might not like it too much, but it's going to bring you to a place in the second week where things are starting to change for you, where you're starting to see the success. You're starting to see the things that are going your way. Now, the third week with the Page of Swords, Pages are usually about news. Again, there might be some news that's coming in. Well, it could be this news here that's making a difference, because this is also about news, as I said. But the Page of Wands, I'm really kind of being drawn to the blue jays or the bluebirds. When I see birds in a deck, it's usually about soaring above things, seeing things from a different direction. So you might be getting some news that's coming in the third week that's really going to change things for you. It's really going to kind of bring you into a new direction. Yeah, we've got the Ace of Cups as a clarifier. So this is an opportunity that's coming in. By the third week, you're going to see that things are starting to move, and then you're going to see that the second week you're going to see that things are starting to move. You're starting to get an idea of where things are going. And then the opportunities are actually starting to come in the third week. To clarify that, we have the Queen of Wands. I love this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is about somebody who is doing what's right and they don't care what anybody else thinks. Coming into your own and speaking your truth. There might be an opportunity where you have to do this, where you have to speak your truth and stand your ground. Don't worry about what other people are going to think. People are going to think what they're going to think. They're going to draw their own conclusions about what's going on. But this opportunity is going to give you a chance to really speak your truth, really come out and say what you need to say, to stand your ground and show who you are. The Eight of Pentacles is being hard at work. Also about not taking any shortcuts. So whatever this opportunity is, this work, the thing that you're working on last week, don't take any shortcuts with it. Do everything the right way. You know what's right. Do what's right. To clarify that, we have the Lovers card. So there's going to be a decision that you're going to have to make this last week of February. Some type of a decision that's about this project or whatever it is that you're working on. Let's see what the other clarifier is. Ten of Pentacles. All right. Well, whatever this is, this decision that you're making, it's bringing in all of the good stuff. The Ten of Pentacles is about generational wealth. It's about generations and traditions and strength and love and family and security. It's about all of these good things. So by the end of February, things are going to be looking really, really good for you. Now, I was going to end it there, but I'm really getting the message to pull out another deck. And this is my homemade deck. See what Spirit, the final message that Spirit has for today. I'm just shuffling, waiting for Spirit to tell me when they want me to cut the deck or whether they're going to throw something out at me. So let's see here. They're telling me top and bottom. So they're going to show two cards. Okay. So the first card, it's funny because this is actually the Hermit, which we have right here. We really didn't talk too much about that Hermit, so it's funny that they're bringing it to my attention here. The message that goes along with this card is learn who you are and what you believe, which ties in with the Queen of Wands. Learn who you are and what you believe. Then you can trust yourself without depending on the opinion of others, right? Don't worry about the opinion of others. And this is really a fantastic message because we all have our individual journey. Everybody's journey is different, but we all have the same opportunities at the abilities that are there for us in connecting with Spirit. We all have that connection. That's our connection to Source, God, universe, however you want to look at it. So learn these things on your own. You don't need to turn to a reader. Eventually, you'll be able to pick up on these things on yourself. It's always fun to watch a reader and see what they have to say. But don't be afraid to make that own connection. Don't be afraid to make your connection with Spirit. I mean, look how beautiful this person is up here, just floating around, all happy. Now let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The act of becoming is the function of overcoming. That sounds a little confusing, but it's really not. When you can separate yourself from the emotions of a situation, it really puts you in control. And it is the act of overcoming the emotions that helps you to become who you're supposed to be. I hope that makes sense. But this really is a year for us all to come into our own power, to share that power with the collective, strengthen the collective. It's all about love. This is not tricky. All we have to do is love each other, respect each other, do everything from a point of love, do what we know is right, come into your own and do what you know is right. And everything will come up. Ten of Pentacles. This is a month of action, but it's action that you have to take on your own. Trust the process. Go forward in love. Work on your connection with spirit if you're so inclined. But if you always do things from the point of love, and if you put love into every situation, you'll never make a wrong decision. And you will always do what's right. And that'll always help the collective, and that'll move us forward. So remember, God is in charge, but you do have control. You have control over your emotions, and you have control over the decisions that you make. And there is going to be a decision this last week. If you make the right one, it's going to take you into the 10 of Pentacles mode, which is all the good stuff. Have a wonderful month, everybody. Love you all.